Warning, this article contains major spoilers from Top Boy. Kit, played by Kadam Ramsey, had been an ever-present figure by the side of best pal Jamie, Michael Ward, throughout the first 2 seasons of Netflix's Top Boy. Whether it be trying to help him take down Dushane, Ashley Walters, and Sully, Kano Robinson, in Season 1 or looking after his brother while he was in jail, Kit's loyalty to Jamie was unquestionable. So when Jamie was seemingly forced to pull the trigger on his best mate following Kit's involvement in At's Keownkook murder, it took the fandom by surprise. But was it murder or all staged? Express. Co.uk has all the clues to suggest Kit may still be alive. Clue 1. The Cardiff cousin. After Dushane warned Jamie that he'd have to kill Kit for his part in At's murder, the young dealer instead told his best pal they'd have to devise a plan to get off the grid instead. With Jamie refusing to kill him, Kit reached out to a family member in Cardiff and told them he, Jamie, and Jamie's brothers Steph, Araloynos Honrami, and Aaron, Popike Poku Jr., would be on their way imminently. In fact, Kit had even packed a bag, was ready to drive to Cardiff with Jamie just moments before his pal seemingly pulled out the gun and shot him. However, this is where the apparent murder would surely raise a number of questions, as Kit would never have turned up in Cardiff and his cousin would undoubtedly have raised the alarm. And while they'd have been distraught to hear Kit had died, they'd have a key piece of information the police would have wanted to know: Jamie was supposed to come with him. Surely this information would have led the police to Jamie's door, and after enough time, the dots would have been joined to figure out he knew something about Kit's demise. Unless Jamie had killed Kit and then gone and killed the cousin in Cardiff, surely this opens up a very dangerous loose end that the young dealer couldn't have allowed to exist. That is, of course, unless Kit's relative was never informed of the murder, as it never took place. Perhaps Jamie conjured up a plan for Kit to still flee but look like he'd been taken care of in the eyes of Sully and Dushane. Clue 2. The murder scene. Kit was supposedly shot in his car after he and Jamie got inside to go pick up Steph and Darren and head to Cardiff. Kit became worried when Jamie donned a pair of gloves before removing his gun and apparently shooting him. However, while Top Boy viewers see the car and a flash inside, Kit's body or the murder scene is never seen again before Season 2 ended. Could Kit have realized in that instance his pal had devised a plan to fake his demise? Perhaps the gun never actually had a bullet inside and it was all for show. Seeing as viewers never see the fatal shot up close or Kit's body afterwards, there's always room for doubt. Clue 3. Jamie's Morocco ordeal. In order to resolve their drug shipments continually being busted by the Spanish authorities, Dushane sent Jamie overseas to liaise with Monir, Mustafa Aberchild, and Ash Barba, to get to the bottom of it. But in Season 2, Episode 4, titled Fully Loaded Headache, Monir and Chash devised a plan that would expose who had been snitching on them to police officer and drug kingpin Juan El Bueno, Inigo de la Iglesia. It turned out to be Chash's right-hand man Credo, Camille Laili, who Chash has described at his first meeting to Jamie was more than my boy, that's my brother, reminiscent of Jamie's own relationship with Kit. So when Chash shot Credo in the head, Jamie was gobsmacked, shouting, "Bruv, what the FK, man?" Jamie could then only stand in horror staring at Credo's body while Chash walked away, shook to his core that this man could kill someone he saw as a sibling, despite the betrayal. given Jamie's disgust at Chash's actions, could he really have pulled the trigger on his own brother Kit? Clue 4, Jamie's initial refusal. As soon as Duchesne told Jamie he'd have to kill Kit, Ward's character hatched a plan to try and escape rather than go through with it. "My man must have lost it if he ever thinks I'd touch you, you know," Jamie insisted to a worried-looking Kit once he'd broken the news. "We're brothers, family. That's STs for life," he added before shaking Kit's hand. Granted, Jamie seemingly decided to take deadly action against his right-hand man to, what he deemed to be, protect his actual brothers, but after this impassioned speech, would he really have done it? And with the finale all taking place in the space of 24 hours, it's questionable Jamie would so quickly change his mind and kill someone who he's seen as part of the family throughout his life. Top Boy Seasons 1–2 are available to stream on Netflix now. Top Boy Summer House Seasons 1–2 are also available to stream on Netflix now.